There's literally seats for, women who are pregnant.
Here, I found that some buses stop in the middle lane.
It's so easy to get delivery, take out food and stuff.
The wet bathrooms, we don't have that.
I'm not a huge fan of the wet rooms.
The foreign population in South Korea is rising every year. According to recent statistics from the Korean Statistical Information Service, approximately 2 million foreigners live in South Korea. As South Korea starts to become more diverse, we were curious about what it is like to live in South Korea as a foreigner. We went to where we Koreans like to call Hongdae, or the place around Hongik University, where you would find lots of foreigners to ask expats about their real-life experiences and how they manage to adapt to Korean culture.
그리고 지금은 한국에서 연세 5학당에서 한국어 공부해요.
I'm an English teacher.
We are both working as the German teacher here in Incheon.
I create content on social media.
And I own my own business.
I'm from Italy and I've been living in Korea the past 4 years and I'm a university student here.
I will be here 5 months because I'm going to study in Seoul Tech University.
I like the culture here and I feel so much more safe here.
Yeah.
Like going around at night, I feel so much more safe, yes. Yeah.
Like back home in the USA, I would never go out in the evening by myself. And here, I can walk around freely. I feel super safe.
It's so clean.
Yeah, so clean. The
Yes.
transport and outside in the street, there's literally seats for, women who are pregnant.
Subway system with the card. It's really convenient, I think.
Public transportation I thought was much more convenient here in Korea, especially with all of the apps that tells you like, oh, your bus or your subway train is gonna come in this many minutes.
I was shocked about the bus stop. Here, I found that some buses stop in the middle lane. So you have to walk through the lane and to the road, and it's kind of scary at the beginning. So the transport is quite different, yes.
Trash cans, that's very rare.
What about trash cans?
No, we are.
No, actually no. In Germany it's like in every corner there's...
Yeah.
No, but not here.
The politeness culture here is very different. Like you have a lot of different names to call maybe seniors in school or friends that are older or younger than you. In Italy, I would just call them by name, but in Korea sometimes I would call them 선배.
It's just the age that's so important in Korea. It's really different. In Germany, you don't even ask people if you meet them for their age because it doesn't matter. The wet bathrooms, we don't have that. So everything gets wet. It's sometimes really annoying. So that's not something I love, but it's honestly livable, so it's totally fine. I don't mind.
I'm not a huge fan of the wet rooms, but I feel like they're more convenient because it saves time on like cleaning every single thing.
I think for me it's I'm now more like hard learning because many people, as we said, don't speak English, and so now I want to learn Korean more because I really want to talk with people.
Yes, that too, and I became somehow more extroverted. I think because people are way too shy, I had to come out. So yeah.
So I used to cook a lot back home. Now I don't cook as much because it's so easy to get delivery, take out food and stuff.
I feel like in Korea, especially with my friends, we eat so much earlier than in Italy. I would definitely have dinner around 6 p.m. while in Italy you tend to eat like at 7 or even 8. So whenever I go back home, I get so hungry so much earlier than all of my family members.
Well, definitely it's important to take off your shoes inside. Turn around while drinking alcohol.
When my parents came to Korea a couple years ago to visit me, they noticed that the way I behave here is quite different, so they were a bit surprised. Oh, they thought I was like, oh, you become so much more polite, or you're being like so respectful. So not that I would be disrespectful at home, but it's just different. So they thought it feels different.
it's like weird, but like it's kind of like we feel like home here. Like we've traveled other places, and you know you always feel like just visiting, but here like I feel super comfortable, and despite the culture and language barrier,
It's a charming country. Some people don't speak English, but they always try to help you.
I think it really depends on where you're from. Because I am from Germany and I am white, I do feel a little bit privileged, definitely. I have never experienced racism here.
I think sometimes it can be a bit hard for foreigners to like fully integrate within Korean society. Of course, the better you know the language and the culture, the easier it will be. Overall, there's like so many kind people, but there's also been some instances with friends who may be like from Southeast Asian countries or who might be people of color who had some issues in Korea.
The majority of foreigners that we interviewed today seem to have positive views on the multicultural society in Korea. Some saw room for improvement. As a final question, we asked if they had any advice on adapting to life in Korea.
I would say do it, but have an open mind. Don't just have one view of what it's like. Be open to experience different things.
I think it's really good for like character development to get out of your comfort zone, and yeah, I think it's a good step.
I think some people might have expectations that like everything is perfect, and it's not, because anytime you go abroad there's gonna be some problems. But overall I think it's a good experience and I would recommend it.